This is another hot one. Hot one. Hear all about it. Hear all about it. Hot one. Yeah. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm hearing a little news about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. coming up. I sure hope we get some more Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., especially Coulson. I'd love to see him again. But how do you feel about it? And more after this.
UnitedComicsUniverse.
A universe for fans.
From pages to pictures, we are comics.
Hello, UnitedComicsUniverse. This is your dog Jonan Show, sniffing around. Sniffing around. I found something I like here. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. talk. I want to see more of that because I want Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. to come back, especially some of his great characters and cast. That would be amazing. This article is coming at you from comicbook.com. 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 Article goes like this. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Gregg reveals what Coulson is up to after series finale. By Jamie Jirak. See, with Jamie Jirak or Jamie Jirak. Either way, hope I got your name right. This is on August the 25th. Let's get into this. This month marked 1 year since Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. came to an end. But it wasn't the end of Clark Gregg and Agent Phil Coulson. It never is. Tahiti's a magical place. The character was featured in the newest episode of Marvel's What If. What if the world lost its mightiest hero? The episode took fans back to the one-phase timeline before Loki killed Coulson and the Avengers, and before the start of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. In honor of Coulson's latest return, Gregg recently had a chat with Entertainment Weekly, EW, and they asked what Coulson has been up to since the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. series finale, which saw LMD Coulson flying away in his car, Lola, setting off on a new adventure to rediscover himself in his new form. He's no doubt cruising around in his newly upgraded Lola. In my fantasy world, he was reunited with some people from that team and they're back at work. And maybe that show will be announced. Laughs. No, I'm just kidding. There's no show. Let's just break the internet Gregg joke. Well, maybe there is a show. You know, maybe he's just playing it cool. Maybe he ought to know about that stealth. You know what I mean? There's a such thing as stealth. Being a little sneaky. And because there's supposed to be potentially a Agents of S.W.O.R.D. television show, which looks likely to happen still so far. So that would be a great place for him to appear. But what do you think? Let me know down below. I'd just like to see more Coulson. He's a great character. As for whether or not Gregg will be returning to the MCU post What If, the actor revealed that he's always open to playing Coulson again. That's good news. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. Glad he's open for that all the time. Every time, all the time. I'm so grateful for just the chance to show up every once in a while to do this stuff, Gregg replied when asked about Coulson's future. I can't wait to see Eternals. I can't wait to see Shang-Chi. I just love the way they're expanding the MCU. If there's ever a moment when my alter ego can be of use and participate in any of that, I would be thrilled, but right now I'm just enjoying it as a fan. You heard that, Marvel? You heard that? He's ready and willing. Do something! Make a move! During an interview with Variety last year, Gregg also asked if he'd play Coulson again. It seems like a real good time to announce that. I really don't know, Gregg shared with a laugh. Sorry, that was a little bit of quarantine sadism. I don't know anything. It's hard for me to imagine a scenario where I'd say, no, I'm too busy to put on whatever the latest version of the suit is and go play Phil Coulson. I'm always thrilled when I see them changing timelines and exposing the multiverse in the cinematic universe, because I think, well, I've seen scenarios where I could be around. So I really learned with this character, you never say never. But I'm also grateful, really grateful to ride that we had, for that ride that we had. So he's really grateful for the ride that he had, and he's willing and able to do more Phil Coulson for us. And he's got a good point with the multiverse. I mean, anything can happen. And like he said, he's actually felt that from things that he's seen so far new from Marvel, that he see where he could have appeared. So that sounds potentially good. Perhaps they'll call him in and see what he thinking, see what he feeling, see what he means, see where he's going with his character. Are you hoping Coulson will return again? Yeah, do that. Tell us in the comment. I'd sure like to know. I really want Coulson back. Did you enjoy the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. TV show? I did. I loved it. I just binge watched it not too long ago again. What was that? Season 1 through 5. Yeah, I just kept watching it every day when I had time until I finished it. I made that the only thing I was watching until I was done, because I really like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and I just wanted to freshen it up in my head. Don't you miss some of those characters? And how about you, Marvel Strike Force, release some of those characters in the game, you know what I'm saying? Let's get some of those good S.H.I.E.L.D. agents to team up with Coulson and Nick Fury. Let's see if we can get Mac in there. Let's see if we can get the nerds. Let's see if we can get the nerds in there. A few things like that. That would be great. Marvel's What If releases new episodes on Wednesdays. If you haven't signed up for Disney Plus yet, you can get it. Yeah, you know what you can do. But yeah, this is an interesting article to me because I'm a Phil Coulson and also a Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. fan, and I would love to see more of it. But more importantly, how do you feel? Let us know down below. But until then, we will catch all you superheroes and villains later. Jonan Show Hot One News. I'll catch you again. We are Comics.
Turn it up, Jado.
Copyright disclaimer. Citation of articles and authors in this report does not imply ownership. Works and images presented here fall under Fair Use Section 107 and are used for commentary on globally significant newsworthy events. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act, 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Community Guidelines Disclaimer. The points of view and purpose of this video is not to bully or harass anyone, but rather share that opinion and thoughts with other like-minded individuals curious about the subject.